Hello everyone and welcome to a new modern video. We are playing 4 copies of Doorkeeper Thrull. That's the newest innovation of the Zoo deck. The Zoo deck actually does well lately. Top 8 of the showcase with this list. There's no Ketra, no Psychic Frog. Those 2 cards used to be something a while ago, but now I guess not anymore. No Drifter is in the mix alongside Doorkeeper Thrull. 4 copies of Flage. Ragavan is back. There's no spells in there, but consigned to memory instead. Doorkeeper Thrull, of course, pretty good with against a variety of deck, from the Black-White Ketra deck to Thassa's Oracle. This hand isn't great, but it does have Leyline of the Guild Pact, so. If we draw Scion, it's very good. Let me quickly take a look at the mana base. We have only 1 Survey Land, Lash Portico. Okay, opponent goes Emperor of Bones. I think I'll leave you with the option of going Ketramos. Nah, maybe I shouldn't. If they go Ketramos, they draw a card. Maybe it's okay after all. Yeah, okay. I'll let you draw a card if you draw Ketramos. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, so opponent goes Ketramos. I guess I underrated the fact that Ketramos can also turn Solitude into a 2-for-2. Yeah, maybe it would have been better. That's okay. Here we are. What can you do? Gonna Trouble Flames this. And Leyline Binding that. In the hindsight, I wish I went Tribal Flames on Emperor on turn 2 instead of Kavu. There's no Giganta. Once upon a time, there was Giganta here. Ooh, opponent has the combo Velia plus Overlord, and I'll concede to that. We don't have any more Survey lands. Usually, Zoo only plays 1. This deck's mana base is Lash Portico plus Xander Lounge. Alright, now against Black-White Ketramos, which is my deck of choice. It's my pet deck, the deck I did well with at 4 season on Saturday. How do we separate against them? Actually played against Zoo. And I won 2-0. 2-Zoo. So definitely 3 Wear Tear. Actually, I don't know if it's definitely. Let's do 3 Wear Tear. Part that I hate with all myself against that deck is Consign. It does have some minor applications. I think they're just way too minor to be relevant. I could bring in some sweepers. I don't think I like them. I do like Ragavan on the play. So yeah, let's just submit this. This opening hand is weak. I don't even cast Kabu on turn 2. Let's mulligan this. Alright, this is better. Probably bottoming one of this Leyline Binding. It's not bad, it's just... I like Lightning Bolt, and I like the threats. Ooh, Ragavan. Should I go for it, or should I just go Steam Vents, Territorial Cabu? It's probably the best. Opponents, I take a bunch of damage here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna attack and discard Leyline Binding. Draw. Hey. Then I think I'm gonna bolt you for 4, just to be mana efficient. So you're at 5. I have Lightning Bolt, Ragavan, Kabu. I would side out Thoughtseize against Zoo. It's not a good card against Zoo. They have 2 cards in hand. They took Ragavan. Wow. I think I'm gonna bolt. They got back Solitude, and they play a Relic. So their hand is Solitude. It's quite bad, honestly. Okay. I'm gonna dash Ragavan. Not sure why they got Solitude. I think they should have gotten Emperor of Bones. Pass. They can crack the Relic. Sure. So their hand is Solitude, 2 mystery cards. Relic definitely knows how to get clunky. Just, not that great sometimes. Alright, one point is at 3, so we're gonna burn them. Alright, game 3. On the draw, do I want to get rid of the Ragavans? Well, I don't think so. I think Ragavan is still a strong card. If you think about it. Keep. Let go. Gonna surveil. Okay, Overlord. Milling Solitude. I think I have to wear tear this. Mostly because I'm tapping out next turn for Kabu. I can't afford my opponent to go Flicker Wisp. Like if they go Flicker Wisp, I die on the spot. It's a little bit unfortunate that I drew the only top lane in the deck. I guess that's not true. There's two of them. First season went very well. I did well with Black-White. Push. Okay. You still saw it in the end. Okay, break. Never. It's not that easy to hit. Overload of Battlemark is basically like Augur of Bolas. Our opponent has Solitude and... sorry, 2 Solitude in end. I'll go for Divination. Let's hope they don't have Witch Enchanter. The 4 mana disenchant. Kind of annoying now. It's not the end of the world, of course. Flicker Wisp would have been worse. Alright. Alright, we better start fetching. I think I want... Let me think about this. Blood Crypt with Arithmeza. So 2 Temple Guardians seems too many. I can go Blood Crypt, Steam Vents, Secret Foundry. Yeah, that's good. So taking 9 damage this turn. Treble Flames. I'll leave it on top. When it has 2 Solitude in end. I really hope they don't have a way to blink this. Okay. I'm very inclined to just flage my opponent. I can Trouble Flames you as well, but I think this is more money. No, I'll Trouble Flames you actually. Yeah. Then I can Wear Tear this, and I can Bolt the Solitude. I think it's reasonable for you to play Solitude here. Maybe not, maybe not. Like, I have a lot of damage here. I have 9 in my hand, 3 in the graveyard. That's 12. Oh, Relic. Okay. We can pop. All right. Opponent has 5 cards in hand. You got a 9. Oh, wow. Opponent goes for Solitude. Okay. I should have bolted in response, but I clicked F6. Anyway, I'll bolt now. So if you ephemerate, you don't get to draw a card. I guess I could have also used Leyline Binding. Maybe that was better. No, not really, because then you Witch Enchanter, you get that back. Yeah, so I'll play you. You go to 6. Okay. Yeah, I'll binding. Do I want to binding? Is the question. Maybe you surveil first. Yeah. Yeah, I think I have to cast this. Yes, there's 2 Arena of Glory in the deck. Alright. Opponent has 1 card in hand. Yeah, I'll leave the Xeno Lounge in the deck, because if I draw it, I cycle it away. I've been good with, sorry, in response to Solitude. Yeah, I'll play this dude. It's not great, but it attacks for 1. Hello, Chocats. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. All right, more random dudes. Could have been a Psychic Frog. This is my first attack of the game. Opponent is at 4. And I only burned them. A lot of ATB effect in my opponent deck. Like Witch Enchanter, for example. Like for 1, I'll hold this in my hand. Yeah, 5-color burn. Exactly, that's what we are. Solitude? Ay, ay, ay. The 3rd Solitude. Opponent's gonna gain life with it. Okay. All right. I can binding the Solitude so they don't gain life anymore. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen a single sign of Draco. That's true. All right. I want to say I'm still in a decent position here. I have the answer to Ketra Mose now. No more competitive Magic with the Carnies. We just recorded an episode last Thursday. Also, yeah, not really. We just record every once in a while now. But, you know, whenever I post it, check it out. You should enjoy it. Thoughtseize. All right. Why are you Thoughtseize now? Doesn't make much sense. It's really bad against Zoo. Make sure to side it out all the time. It's like Consent to Memory against Black-White. It's like those type of cards that are just not good and people have them. One card, it's Prismatic Ending. Okay. There it is. That's our Cyan. Opponent is on top deck mode. Let's hope they don't draw the 4th Solitude. Actually, Witch Enchanter would be devastating here, because it gets back Binding and Solitude. Please no Witch Enchanter. Ooh, it's land. Nice, we win. Okay. Okay, round number 2, Mulligan. Keep. Let me figure out the mana base here, but I think I can't take down a fetch land here, actually. Maybe it's better to take down not a fetch land. Because it's just one more card for Flage. It is 1 damage, but like, it's funny. I can just bottom, let's say, Xander Lounge, and I just go fetch red for Xander Lounge on turn 2. Just one more card for Flage. Yeah, makes sense. Woodsy, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome to the stream. Put them most to 5. Let's see what they're up to. Is that a Utopia Sprawl? It is indeed. Right on time, Leland of the Guild Pact. Turn 2, so we make a spawn. Alright, pretty good stuff from my opponent. I don't feel like binding this Sprawl. So I'll just go Fetchland, go, and I don't know, I guess I'll binding the next threat, if there is even. Hope it's not World Breaker. It's Karn. Let's see what I grab with it. All right, yesterday we released our classic Monday popper video, me and Tommy. Got very many views in just 11 hours. Very nice. Alright, they got Ensnaring Bridge, which seems pretty bad. I just kind of a hater of Karn. I get it, you have to play for Breach, but I don't know. Not a fan. I'm gonna go Arena of Glory, and I'll cast this Flage on the Karn. Alright, they play Bridge. Alright, I guess the Swimiko spawn now is stopped. Not sure if it was the best play, but you know, can't argue with it. How about I just cast this Leyline of the Guild Pact here? This way, if I draw Sign of Draco, it's already, you know, it has all the modes. I can always Treble Flames my opponent. I don't think there's any rush for doing that. Alright, they drew something. They drew World Breaker. Alright. That's it's time to Treble Flames you. I mean, Burn used to play Ensnaring Bridge because you stop the game and you just burn your opponent out. Don't think it matters too much. Red, red, white, white. I guess I get another white. I already have 2 whites. Get another white. System Magic, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Yeah, no need to play anything. Ooh, Null Drifter. Alright. I'll play it. Divination. Consigned to memory. Not bad. Do I want to stifle this? So I could be stifling this, and then I just lay down some Leyline Binding here and there, and I can start attacking with it. Maybe it's not a bad idea. Yeah. Let's do this. It's pretty cool that you can draw Consign off of the Null Drifter to then save it. I basically just, you know, played it without knowing it would have been consigned. My opponent has way too many cards in hand. No idea what's going on. I decided to go for Flage rather than killing the things and attacking, because this makes me do a lethal attack later. Because you're 11, next turn I can just go triple binding, and then I got lethal. Assuming they don't have anything. I mean, they have Kozak's command. Oh, they have Kozak's return. Okay, interesting. Sedmone, thank you for the sub, and also CBG. Welcome, guys. Thank you, thank you. Buenos dias, Daniel. This is round 2, actually. This is, I'm streaming on a different time, so I gotta update the record. Ooh, another sub. The Great Winesby. We're 1-0. Sometimes when you just restart the... okay. Okay. No, Drifter has flying, but so does Chrysalis, basically. So I only have 7 damage if I want to kill 3 things. I feel like I can just chill. Just fetch to thin deck. And untap. I really don't have to put any Leyline Binding in any place right now. I mean, again, I could go triple binding. 1, 2, 3. I could do that. Or I can go double binding or breaker bridge only. Then I can attack with both. Opponent has to crack the spawn to make this a 4-5, and then I can binding again. Is it worth it though? Well, it's definitely not bad. Alternatively, just chill and pass. But the problem with chilling and passing, is that eventually my opponent draws something powerful. What does the opponent have in hand? I don't know, maybe more Kozak's command. You know what? I think I'm chilling and passing. Maybe I should not. The thing is that I go triple binding, right? And then something bad happens. Let's say they play like a large card. Like if they play Emrakul here, it really doesn't do much. I just put bindings into play, exile a bunch of stuff. Yeah, the thing is that double binding, this thing still has reach, right? So you can go triple binding, you get a 7, you get a 4, and then you have to untap and do something meaningful, which you probably don't have. All right, let's go for it. Well, if I chill, I can just draw burn spells. Like, I have a lot of burn spells in my deck. Gonna go face with Flage. First, you have to sacrifice a thing. No, I'm gonna play also Binding on Chrysalis. All in bindings. So that you take 4. And now you're at 4. That means that you die to Trouble Flames. You die to another No Drifter attack. I mean, even if they Emrakul, it's fine, right? Oh, I guess Kozilek's. Yeah. Sure, Kozilek's return cleans that. Opponent is basically a 1. Even if... No, Fetchland doesn't do it. Oof. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, they control my turn. Classic Emrakul. Just draws an extra card, does nothing. Oh, wow, they attack me. Oh, yeah, makes sense to attack me. I'm sorry. Of course, they attack me. All right, Trouble Flames. Okay, Flage. Not bad. This means that any card that can be put in the graveyard wins me the game next turn. Even a fetch land. Anything that can be put in the graveyard. So not a land, not a creature, not a ley line. I think I'm pretty happy with how I played. Oh wow, Kozilek's command exiling my Flages. Okay. Bro, it's Lightning Bolt. Boom. Alright. Now, we already have 3 consigned main. There's not a 4th one in the sideboard, though. Never didn't have it. So usually Leland the Guild Pact is bad in this matchup. Doorkeeper Thrull also not really fantastic. It's really not that much to sideboard. I guess, I mean, these 8 cards are bad. I can bring in 3 Stubby D. It's not even that good, though. I do really want to cut the Doorkeeper Thrull. I think I'll do this. Yeah, we're going to play Blue-White Miracle after. Leyland is in my hand. I really believe this card is just not really worth the card in this matchup. And maybe, you know, Sign of Draco will come into play and it will be great, but I doubt it. Turn 1, Ragavan. Turn 2, Chrysalis. Much better than my turn 1, Ragavan. Treble Flames is able to barely kill the Chrysalis. It is nice, you know, without Leyland of the Guild Pact, I would have never been able to Treble Flames for 5 on turn 2. Opponent just having a pretty unbelievable curve. It is a very powerful deck. Eldrazi. Turn 2, Chrysalis. Turn 3, Kozilek Command for 4. Yeah, this is not even close to being close, I guess. There's a world where something happens. I don't know. Next turn I'll be able to escape Flage, I guess, but... And if my opponent, like, kills the Ragavan, I can even have Arena of Glory. I think I'll go face. Opponent already has infinite mana. Hey, Talisman's a good sign. It means, I don't know. Actually, it's not that great of a sign. We'll see what happens. 3, 4, Karn. Always a pleasure to see Karn. Ooh, this time they got a good one. This time they got a good one. Unfortunately, I can't Arena of Glory. Yeah, I think I should just escape Flage and kill Karn here. Opponent will Cityscape Leveler the Karn. But I guess the game will keep on going. Alright, let me figure out the colors. I guess it doesn't matter particularly because I have Leyline. But might as well, right? Might as well think about it. I can go like Blood Crypt, Temple Garden, Blood Crypt, Temple Garden, Steam and Sacred Foundry. Just casually taking 12 damage. Buongiorno Sebastian. We're gonna Cityscape, kill Flage, and then, you know, we'll see what happens. I got a Power Stone. I can cycle. Okay, that's a good one. Let's remind what it gives the creature. Vigilance, X-Proof, Lifelink, First Strike, Trample. So, not flying, unfortunately. Not Death Touch either. Buongiorno, Pivo. I'll attack with Scion and pass the turn. I could have also hasted the Cavu, but I don't want to chump attack. Have I looked at Played Frog recently? Every Sunday on my YouTube video. On your YouTube channel, you'll find a Frog video. On Thursday, I'll play the No Oculus list that did well in a couple of challenges. Why not give them both haste? Well, because I don't want to attack with a 5-5 into an 8-8. It would not be a good thing. Alright, opponent is attacking with an 8-8. My two things at first strike is just still not enough, though. So not take it. You enjoyed the last Popper video? Yeah, that video got a lot of views. I was surprised. I have more Power Stone. Alright, I want to start by cycling the Xander Lounge. Draw. Okay. Very close to a lethal here. What's my opponent range? What do they have in it? I mean, if they have Kozilek's command, they probably would have main phased it. So I think my creature is actually free now. So I'll bolt this, go to 2 life with the attack, but my opponent goes to 1 with, oh, I forgot to sacrifice the token. Opponent is at 1 here. I don't want to discard this Flage. Alright, Kozilek's command. A return, sorry. Yes, that's okay. I thought about it. And that would still leave my opponent at 3 life. So that's okay. Opponent probably has a landing end. Let's see what happens. Even if they draw like a large creature that flashes this back, they're still dead to my burn spell in end. And the Flage in the graveyard as well. Rumble, okay. World Breaker. I think that still leaves them dead to Flage. Yeah, they got it. Alright, opponent attacks me, puts me to 5. Alright, the World Breaker Marine of Glory. I don't know. I think they should have definitely World Breaker the white source and Ghost Quarter the other white source. Because now they're just dead on board to flashback Flage. Maybe they didn't think I had basic planes. Oh, Bazooka Bog. Huh. That's cool. Alright, again, we played around this, so GG. I want to say I played well this game. Pretty happy. It doesn't happen very often that I play well the first match of the stream. Usually when I wake up, turn on the stream, I play terrible. I guess I also got lucky. Whenever you get lucky, you also feel like you played better. The warp tap. How am I feeling today? It's been like a week that I returned from Chicago, and I feel like I'm still jet lagged. Like yesterday, I fell asleep watching a movie at like 9:30, and then I woke up at 6, and my head hurts, you know? So, not the best. Also, on Sunday, I played a Flesh and Blood tournament, lost in the top 4, playing terribly. And despite that tournament, it was like, whatever, there wasn't that much on the line. That game keeps on haunting me. And usually it doesn't happen. Like at the PT, I threw away many games and I just shrug, as if I didn't care. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, another Eldrazi deck. Turn 1, Ragavan. Ooh, Dismember. That's unexpected. That means opponent is not on the classic Eldrazi ramp deck. Chalice of the Void. Wow. Let's go Temple Garden. Kavu. Go. Ooh, Devil. Urza's Paul Camputana. Kozak command is so broken. Is this better than the Frog and Ketra Modes build? I don't know. I mean, this one did well in a couple of tournaments lately on Magic Online, but really it's just whatever people play. Ketra Modes is super expensive, so not that many people play it. That card is very good. I don't want to play with you anymore, opponent. Your cards are much better than mine. Where's my Zidian Charmo? I won 4. I guess it makes sense to play my opponent deck now, because that deck kind of like got outdated with Charmos. But now that Charmo is not that popular anymore. People are back to play it. If you dash Ragavan, does it get countered by Chalice? Yes. Converted mana cost, or as the kids say these days, mana value, is what's written on the top right. Period. And if the top right is X, then the amount of X is the mana value. E cosa volevo fare? So this Plains is kind of awkward, right? I think it's like Steam and Temple Garden. Yeah, the Plains doesn't really help me in getting the main. This curve combined with my hand is really, really strong. It's like an insane amount of pressure and great answers too. Open it with average draw. 4 mana turn 2 both games. Thankfully, we also have an extremely good draws. Maybe shouldn't have played Plains. I don't know why I played it. Anyway, I have a Ragavan to discard. So it's okay, I guess. Counter K command, man. Both games turn 2 K command for 2. This is so good. So good. All right. Now, I have the option of going. All right, I guess I'll do this. Wait a second. Do I have a blue land untapped? I don't. It's okay, though. I'll get Arena of Glory. And then I can haste Sign of Draco. I mean, what can really happen in my opponent's turn with a Consign to Memory? Hmm. Okay, I think I like to go Sign of Draco with haste here. Send a team. Yeah. Alright, kind of had the nuts this game. Let's hope it replicates now. My opponent, if they have the nuts again, I don't think on the draw I can win, but on the play, you know, imagine if I was on the draw, opponent would have just kick command X equal to my Ragavan, make 2 tokens, the game is over. So, you know, being on the play won me the game. Alright, so Doorkeeper Thrull. This card is like completely like awful. Like completely like just not a card. It's really not a card. We should have more consign in the sideboard at least. The sideboard doesn't really work. I have 2 Leyline. I think it's slightly better. Yeah, we're playing blue-white control after this league, yeah. Alright, this could have been like the 1-2 thing. I don't know, maybe it's still better. This card feels like really an empty sleeve. But we'll see what happens. Alright, I mean, if opponent spends the Hayward Might to kill it, I'll take it. It's a win. Man, all these tap lands kind of unlucky, huh? I think I'm better off in going Portico because I really don't want to draw another land and I can still play turn 2 Kavu. Alright, I want to leave it on top. Yeah, I'm just gonna tap out here. They have a natural Tron rip, I guess. What can I do? Okay, they took Treble Flames and they dismember, taking 4 damage. No, they had a ley line. That's so unlucky. Really is unlucky. Do I want to play this Zana Lounge? Man, if I had the 1-2, I could have played it in response to Thoughtless here. That's funny. I think I passed. I didn't even want to play a land. I know opponent knows my hand, but all right, they do nothing. Cool. Do I want to bolt you end of turn? I think it's not a bad idea. It's kind of my plan anyway. All right, got kind of punished for not playing my land now. I will respect the opponent mana and keep on passing. I'll fledge my opponent. Yeah, definitely got everything 1 turn later. No, not really though, if you think about it. I'm just holding up Consign. I guess I could have played Trouble Flames at some point when it would have been a 5, but... Alright. I think I want to consign the 6/6 and not the Disenchant. I already have all the colors anyway. Next turn I can pick up a basic Plains. and go get Flage. They're at 7. Buongiorno, Bilbo. Opponent is dead next turn if they have nothing. Because I have 5 plus 3. Yes, of course I'll go to Utrecht. So we make a spawn. Okay. Double? Could be double, that you didn't have green mana. Alright. If I draw Fetchland, I win. Because I can get Blood Crypt. Huh. That's a funny attack. Come on, Fetchland. Fetchland. Yeah, if I played this Tribal Flames earlier and not hold the fetch, the Triumph, I would have won the game. Yeah. Turn 3, not playing the Triumph lost me the game. I play the Triumph, next turn I draw Flage, then I can go Tribal Flames, hold up Consign, and I win this game, because the opponent would have been a 2, and I just attack and win. Rip. I haven't lost yet, though. Maybe it was better to actually shock face there. Sorry, bolt face. Our opponent has 1 card in end. Alright, that doesn't end. Rip. Could have won this match. This was a mistake. Lost, but could have won this one. Ooh, I was supposed to update the record chat. Remind me. Alright, Flage right on the bin. Rocky, thank you for the 3rd month. Welcome to the stream. Alright. I'll bolt this Ragaban. Fetch go. Ooh, another Ragaban. It's the mirror, it seems. I don't want to get Ragaband. So I'll stifle it. Sorry, I'll bind it. Okay. I like Kavu. I'm actually gonna hold up Consign. I should have just played it and held up fetch land. This is a little bit awkward. But this Consign lets me counter the Kavu. Can't escape Flage just yet. And it's not even that Flage is going to be particularly good, except my opponent to just bind it. I guess I'll have Consign for the binding. Leyline? Alright, Leyline it is. What fetch land do I have? Just Team Vince Temple Garden? Alright. Yeah, I don't want to take Triumph, of course. Okay, I'll Blood Crypt untapped. Play a second of this. I don't know. It doesn't matter particularly. Similar mana bases, except my opponent plays Indata plus Falls, whereas I play Xander plus the other one. This was obviously the reason to hold up Leyline. Because I could discard it, of course. Alright, I think I'll Consign. Could have replicated, a bit lazy there. If opponent draws a Scion, of course, is bad, but, you know, what can I do? Maybe they had it, they just low played it. Possible. I don't know. If I had it, I would have played it. Also, I just really wanted to play the Consign to have a card extra in my graveyard for Flage. I think it makes sense to tap with both, even though opponent can... No, I guess that's not true. They can't block. Never mind. They have to block, otherwise they're dead. Okay. It's not over yet. Not over yet. Opponent has a 1, they can still draw and flashback Flage. Okay. Simon Draco keeps them alive. Sorry, X proof. I mean, I could binding the ley line. I think I should, since there's not that many other targets that I can binding. I guess that's not true. Because opponent's chumping, so they will not have X proof anymore. Turns out Flage beats Leyline Cyan. Alright, take a bathroom break. Come back for game 2. Combo. What is it? They don't find a null heat? Oh, it doesn't untap the freaking thing. You're right. It doesn't untap the station. I thought it was just for Thassa's Oracle. Alright. Alright. Yeah. No, I mean, I thought it was only for Thassa's Oracle, like Torpor Orb. That's not good. Alright, let's keep this. Against Black-White, it's certainly not that good. Like, now they have the Ketra, Failure, Emperor, Push. They have so many things. I keep on getting paired against Zoo with the Black-White deck. Alright, my hand is really good. I have nothing to take down. I think I'll take down Ragavan, but not because it's bad, just because really everything else is just very strong and I'm on the draw. Am I going to try Hammer Timer again? No, not really. I made a video recently about it. You can watch it. Maybe I will. I mean, ever again is a strong word. Probably things will happen ever again. Yeah. I mean, later I'm playing 4 Terminus. So, definitely doing plenty of things. Okay. Ragavan back on top. So earlier I bolted main phase, but because I also had binding. Now I don't have binding. I just have 1 bolt because I'm on the draw. I don't know. I'm just a big fan of Psychic Frog in this deck. Yeah, this was obviously the problem with bolting, because I would get stubborn and idled. This is the classic squeeze of, like, you play in your opponent's turn, you get on the counter, you play in your turn, you get under a second Ragavan. I decided to play around the second Ragavan. Let's binding the Kavu, and let's play a Ragavan. Buongiorno, Gassus. Welcome for the 10th month. Budoku. Yeah, I think the risk of my opponent flipping a spell is too high. Okay, actually, if I draw Fetchland next turn, I'm able to flashback Flage. Buongiorno, Jovan Pick. Thank you for the sub. Rest in Pepperoni. Also known as Rest in Pepega. Do I like Esper Ketra Frog or Black-White better? Black-White. Did you watch the Sunday video about Esper Ketra Frog? Temple Garden Maybe I get Grixis. Sorry, I meant to say Lush Port. Yeah, you know what? Let's get the Grixis land. My opponent can definitely Stone Rain. Sorry, disenchant my Leyline of the Guild Pact. And I want to be able to have perfect mana even when that happens. I don't think it's a bad card. I don't want to graveyard the Treble Flames. Also don't want to go face, so I'll just pass. Okay, so here, I think I should just wear Tear the Binding and keep this Kavu safe. All right, I think I want to play a second ley line. All right, they're able to loot with Kavu. Dear Mango, when we can have a good modern meta game? It's actually not bad. Right now, modern is not bad. You have one deck which is clearly above the rest, but if you just close your eyes a little bit on that, modern is the best format by a very large margin. I think even with that, modern is just so much better than the other formats. It's so much fun. Like, again, if you don't involve breach, it's the best format. Maybe I'm like the prisoner. What's it called again? The prisoner. Uh, Stockholm syndrome. You know. But I just feel like the games in modern are fun. I'll hold the steam vents in end. That is the. You heard of grumbling about Breach and Titan? Who complains about Titan? Come on. Such a wash deck. Like, I remember streaming Blue Red Murktide 2023. I went 2-3 and I only beat 2 Titans. Yeah, do you remember the time where we used Tishan as Sidebinder on Kavu? It is true. It is true. I mean, Modern was just amazing, like 1 or 2 years ago. I think Magic was just much better 1 or 2 years ago. It is what it is. Still better than other hobbies like watching soccer or, I don't know, go shopping, so it's okay. Buongiorno, Bayan. Definitely a game of waiting. Just waiting for something to happen. Nothing. Okay. Ooh, opponent fetches. Why? You gotta try him even. What's up? Trouble flames me. Okay. Better not fetch. Okay. Allora. I'm gonna go. So I wanna go 3 mana for Kavu. 3 mana for Kavu. and hold up double binding for your binding. So this comes into play. We can go binding on binding. Let's see if you have a third binding. Oh, is that consign? Okay. Okay. Let's see if you stifle your own ability. You don't. Good job. All right. Turns out I needed all of these. Oh. Oh, sheesh. Mi ha inculato. No, I got 4 spiked on turn 14 with 2 lands in end. Okay. All right, guys, please don't talk about that. I'm at 2 life. One has 1 card in end. I lost. Sorry, 0 card in end. All right, I would have probably lost regardless. Maybe not. We'll see what I draw. No! That's okay. It's not that good as Rest in Peace. Did my opponent side out Rest in Peace? I guess they did. I still think that Stubborn Denial sucks, though. Maybe it's not true. Maybe it doesn't suck. Nah, Stubborn Denial must suck in this matchup. Yeah, playing a land after getting 4 spiked. What are the bad matchup versus Zoo? The worst matchup is your mana base. The second worst matchup is your mulligan. The third bad matchup is not being able to cast your spells. Tron Art, thank you for the 14th month. Ooh. I have Flage in my graveyard. Do you think that I'm playing and I don't see that I'm able to do that? Do you think that? Or maybe my opponent had Rest in Peace in play and that wasn't my graveyard. But I appreciate the thought that I was going to be able to miss that I have Flage in my graveyard. What happened with Miracles? It's gonna be I'm gonna stream it after this league. Yeah, Days. The day playing Legacy definitely makes you play around the days all the time. How's Zoo versus Eldrazi? I mean, I think it's close. All right, hand's decent. I think my sequence here is Steven's Temple Garden. I can be. Definitely Steven's. So we'll think about it later. You know where you can see 4-season decks? They usually are not the fastest, you know? The 4-season tournament is the best tournament to go, but they're not the fastest at posting their lists. Uh, I know that the 8-1 player was playing Mill, but I actually don't know what the 9-0 player played. Cavu 3/3. Unlucky, really. I don't think I should use Bolt, though. I'll use Flage. Uh, hmm. So, Voided Foodles. I guess I can go like. Hmm. The thing is, if I go Arena of Glory now, opponent knows about it. The Flage flashback with haste. If I just go Vooded Foothills, I have to take Sacred Foundry. That's like the only white land I have. I guess it's okay. That means I don't have 3 colors, but I still don't want to let my opponent know that. Oh, I can also get Temple Garden. I don't think I need it. Double green is pretty useless in this deck. Yeah, I'll get Sacred Foundry. So my opponent will still be on, like, they don't know that Arena of Glory is coming. Don't kill the Kavu? Oh, no, I'm killing Kavu. Opponent played a 2-mana 3/3. What is this, draft? Yeah, so Biava was playing Miracles. We were sitting next to each other at 6-1. He lost to Merfolk. So he was at least 6-2. I don't know how he finished the last match. But Merfolk went 7-1-1. I did next to me in the last round. Leyline. Okay, so I don't want to flashback Flage. Opponent has some sort of shenanigans. So I'm just playing Leyline here. Yeah, Merfolk went 7-1-1. All right, I'm holding up this consign because I want to play around my opponent Leyline binding my Flage. Was it streamed? Yeah, they had a stream, but it was in Italian, I believe. I'm not sure. Wait a second. What do they have with red and blue mana? I don't think they have anything. All right. I think they just topped out basically. Hasty Flage. I guess you can do what? Consign on this trigger? Sure. Go on. Okay. Attack. Bolt you. Then I'll go 2 mana binding. I guess I can just double bolt. No. I'll let you block. And then I'll double bolt you now that you can't stubborn denial. Because if I went binding, it could have gone stubborn denial, you know? Alright, rip. We won the mirror match. Let's play the final. The loss was also a mistake. I could have won the round lost. This could have been a trophy. Olu to Delta, go. I'm going to fetch the Xander Lounge, and then I'll be able to have Domain on turn 2. Ooh, opponent playing the Undercity Sewer. Ooh, Psychic Frog. That's strong. Turn 2 Frog on the play. It's GG. I think I'll go Scion instead of Kavu. Scion dodges push. Oh, wow, there goes Subtlety. Pitch Sink into Stupor on my Scion. That's surprising. Do I like that thing? Maybe I like it? Let's think about it. If next turn I go Sign of Draco, Block Bolt. Nah, that's probably bad. I'll bottom it. So here, the option is, and I don't think it's a bad one, Kavu, hold up, Bolt. It doesn't let me double spell, but what I can do next turn is Flage Bolt on the frog. Of course, like, anything bad happens and I lose, but I'm on the draw against frog. I'm already losing this game. Opponent has 4 cards in hand. Is that a Tiny Murktide? A Kaito? Bane of Nightmare. Wow. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to exert. Alright, hear me out. What I can do is exert Arena of Glory. Bolt, yeah, I think it's a good play. Exert Arena of Glory. Bolt Frog. If you discard, then I go Flage. If you didn't discard, then I would have hasted Cabo and killed Kaito. You wonder why Miracles doesn't play Trade the Angel? I don't know, because everyone that decks each other. You can be the change. Kaito? Well, Kaito's is out of playing Legacy. Wow, is Surveil 2 pushing the graveyard? And you consider. Ooh, Doorkeeper Thrull. That's a good combo with No Drifter. Okay, you keep on doing this Kaito thing. Very good. I think Kaito's still worse than Frog though, so I'm pretty happy with my play there. Opponent only has one push left. I have Snare, of course, but what can I do? Very awkward. Alright, I'm going to do... Oh no, I can't haste. I don't really have good plays, do I? I guess I can just spike Leyline Binding. Okay. Terrible play, opponent. Bottom. I really don't care about this No Drifter. Wow. I guess they cast Subtlety at least. Can you consign a Flight Trigger? Yeah, but it's not that good, is it? What a beautiful mana base. Yeah. Yeah. Mamma mia. Well, let's try to kill Kaido. If it doesn't go through, I'll concede. Yeah, GG. No, I think if I don't kill Frog in that spot, I 100% lose. The game is not even close. Here, I feel like I had many ways of just drawing up lands to attack Kaido. All right. What are we playing against? Blue, black, Oculus. No, Oculus, sorry. Is that Frog Merc? Frog Tide? Is that a classic Frog Tide? Seems so, yeah. Seems so. I'm gonna board out this cringe Doorkeeper Thrull. I believe cringe is the right word for it. What else should I have? Maybe March, just more answer to Frog. Oculto. Figuring out the mana base. This. I can go Zunda Lounge, Temple Garden. If you have the Spell Snare, good on you. Dreams of Steel and Oil. Okay. I'll discard a Steam Vents, draw a card. And I think I'll go Arena of Glory. Bolt you. Alright, putting Shocks untapped. That means they have a counter spell for my Flage. So I think I should just respect that and not do anything here. And kind of like tax 2 mana of them. Oh wow, you can exile Flage from the graveyard. Huh. Honest question, do we prefer to discard Flage? The thing is that I didn't even have the mana to cast Flage. And I think this is easily a matchup where I just burn my opponent out. And I didn't have a play either. I think it was okay. Yeah, I think same deal as before. I'm okay with drawing a Lava Spike. And like, they have counter spells, you know? The fourth land was a Steam Vents. It didn't cast the Flage. I think it was relevant. Was irrelevant. Okay, I'll put a random to consider. I don't want to bolt you. Ooh, rest in Pepega. Terrible. I'll make my opponent counter this Flage, and then I'll play Rest in Peace, I guess. Oh wow, all you have is Sink into Stupor. Okay. Let's go first. Huh. Hmm. What should I do here? I definitely don't want my opponent to bolt me with frog. Sorry, to ping me with frog, so I'm gonna bind it, I guess. Okay. I want to play Ripperoni. No, my flag. Rip. Putting three Dreams of Steel and Oil. I don't have much to do, but you know, as soon as I draw, you know, the Treble Flames is lethal. I'm still 20 life. I don't know if I've done anything relevant this game, but feels like nothing really happened. What version of Ketra is my favorite? You mean the piece of paper? Always regular. Alternative art is fake. Doesn't. I think I'll hold this land in hand now. I don't know. Oh, a deck. Well, the black white. I posted about it. Many videos, many content. Check it out. Okay, can I draw a spell? Madonna, ma che cazzo è? Okay. Opponent is at 9, a 6, sorry. Let's see. Do you have another consign? What is up? Sovereign's Ransom? What is this? That was a slow roll. That was a slow roll. Okay. I could concede, but I feel like Frogtide has the ability to lose these games. Draw Bolt. Opponent doesn't have a counterspell, and we win. Easy. All right. GG. 3-2. Decent, decent. One loss was a punt, and this loss could have won with a tiny bit of luck. I think this was strong. I think Thrull is cringe, but maybe you need it in a real meta game with Breach. So yeah, don't think No Drifter is playable though. Even if you have Thrull, you should just probably play something else. I just love Frog. But the mana base Mango, it doesn't matter. The mana base sucks anyway. You just be greedy and try to draw good spells instead of bad spells, you know? That's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.